All right. We are all right, we're back. I got a little bit of work on this done. Like I finished this panel yesterday, the stage 1 panel, but I mean, we haven't really gotten too much done. I feel mad creative juices flowing tonight though, so we should the goal tonight is to finish panel 2. That's it. That realistic small goal. But welcome everyone. If you're just joining the stream, we are working on this drawing of every character from the Turtles in Time video game. My favorite Turtles game. Actually, I think it's my favorite beat 'em up game in general. I have not played Shredder's Revenge yet, so to be determined. That said, I welcome everybody to hop into our Discord. And pre-orders for this print are available in my online shop now. The pre-order will come with an additional like an additional print on top of your purchase with a special recolored all red bandana version of the turtles, which is their original design. Yeah. So anyway, whoa, look at that. Thanks for the like. Hana, what's up? I also added a another color to the turtles, so they're five colors now. They look good though. I mean, I'm a big fan of how their colors came out. So I like how this panel came out. I do need to do I need to flip the screen, and yeah, I need to flip the screen and then do a little warping. But we'll do that at the very end. There's no point in warping everything right now. Just gonna take care of everything at the end. Just drinking tea. What's your tea of choice? I I like fruity teas, like acai, or like you get like weird mango ones or something like that. I don't necessarily need to put like mad sweeteners in it, but I do like pomegranate. I'm a big sucker for pomegranate. I used to like just regular little breakfast teas, but I got really bougie during quarantine, and I started exploring different teas. Now I need fruit, like fruit flavored teas. You have a raspberry tea, but you went through all that strong Russian green tea. Russian, I assume they don't do anything that's not strong. Oh shit. Whatever icon you're sending through is not showing up in my chat. It's just showing up as a little square. I get caught up in all the little details when it comes to these characters, and you know, you want to put your best foot forward, but ultimately these are like cartoon characters, right? Um they're not like hyper realistic characters. There's so many different interpretations of these turtle characters that I need to just like I need to go faster is basically what I'm saying. I'm just so caught up on making everybody perfect, which, you know, they do look good. It's just, yeah, way over on time on this drawing, like way over. Do I use OBS? I use Streamlabs, yeah. But it's also because hypothetically, if I were multi-streaming, hypothetically, the stream chat would only show like, I don't know, like sometimes it struggles to show characters from different chats. It's like it's very efficient at showing the Twitch stuff, but like when it comes to like hypothetically YouTube or in theory, if someone were multi-streaming, which I'm not. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming by. Always appreciate you coming through. Almost like he has a catalytic converter on his chest. Hmm. Go with the rounder look. Hmm. Yo, yo, Bearded, thank you for the raid. For anyone who hasn't seen this project yet, I'm currently drawing every character from Turtles in Time. I'm separating all the background pizza slices, essentially, per stage in the video game. It's my favorite Turtles game. Now, I haven't played Shredder's Revenge yet, so that could change. Thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I'm just gonna be pretty quiet today. Just got my head down working. Am I a full-time artist? Yes, Adam, I am. Yeah, do you draw or paint? I'm actually primarily a traditional artist. The only time, sorry, my wife is texting me right now. I have her up on the chat right now. Yeah, I'm primarily a traditional artist, but I will every now and then we'll hit up the Cintiq and do some digital work when I do these big projects. So if you're new here and you haven't seen these kinds of projects that I do, I like to take, when it comes to fan art, which I don't do a lot of fan art, but when I do fan art, I like to take properties that I'm a big fan of, so like Pokemon, Marvel vs. Capcom, or Dragon Balls. It's just like some examples, and then I'll draw every character in that property, and then I make prints of these and I sell them at conventions. So the only time you'll catch me doing real fan art, like heavy fan art, is when I'm making stuff like this to sell at cons. And so this Ninja Turtles piece, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. So specifically, we're doing Turtles in Time, not just Ninja Turtles. Specifically, Turtles in Time. Yeah, and if you're catching this hypothetically on YouTube, hypothetically, if I was multi-streaming, which I'm not, then yeah, you can see I have a series of YouTube videos that follows me at conventions. Oops. Yeah, well, specifically, what kind of artwork do you like to make? Are you like a painter? Are you a digital artist? Do you do like illustration and digital painting? Do you do a lot of fan art? Are you trying to be independent? Are you trying to work for a company? Whoops. The cool thing about doing fan art, especially with these Turtles characters, there's so many different like interpretations of them. It gives me a little bit of creative liberty with some of their designs. So they just kind of have to look like their character, but I don't need to be like I don't have to be like a one for one on their designs. Okay, okay. Again, it kind of depends on what country you're in, because I'm in the US, so we have access to a lot of like anime and comic book conventions, video game conventions. I think if you're just getting started and you want to just start getting noticed, you have to just like what everyone's gonna tell you. You just have to start sharing your artwork everywhere. Use all the free platforms you have. That's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You could record yourself drawing something and then call it a commission, you know. And then, I mean, you could just lie about it. Like, you'd be like, oh yeah, so this drawing is a commission. And by the way, I'm open for commissions. And then you record yourself drawing it, put it on YouTube. And then if people see it, they see it. If they don't, it's whatever. Yeah, but here's some of my here's my DeviantArt gallery. So I like I said, I'm primarily a traditional artist. So like here's like a live piece that I did at an event earlier in 2022. And what we mainly do in the on the streams when I'm not working on these big projects is we like to hang out in the sketchbook and just do some practice work. So that's what we primarily like to do. So just so you have a little background on me, but doing conventions is also a really good way to get started, because then you can make a lot of connections and you can make a lot of really fast money once you figure out how to sell at cons. Once you figure it out, there's a lot of good money there, and that could really get your career kick-started. So like you could do the thing where you dedicate to doing nothing but like fan art, like hardcore fan art, just so you can like make a bunch of money and kind of get, you know, establish yourself. And then you can, you know, once you're more established, you can go into doing a little bit more creative projects, you know. So as somebody who's just getting started, I would always kind of recommend doing fan art, which is good. You're doing that already. Do you get any commissions right now for your work? Also, anyone who's in the chat, I do welcome everyone to join the Discord. It's a Discord. It's my art hub where we're all artists on there. Of all levels. I have a couple of my professional convention buddies on there. I have some people who are just getting started. We'll kind of just like to share advice. Hero, what's up? I'm actually really happy with how this Ninja Turtles piece is coming out. Like, it's not gonna have nearly as many characters as some of the other fan art pieces, for sure. But I'm really happy with the composition of this. Also, just in general, I mean, I guess this is part of composition as well. But the coloring that I'm doing, so you guys can see, I am choosing color palettes per slice. I am choosing particular color palettes per slice that have to complement the color of the backgrounds, because the backgrounds are actually the color palettes of the backgrounds I'm taking from the actual video game, right? So then I'm choosing like a triadic color scheme for them. But I do plan to have, you see how this is like a blue shade and this has like a magenta shade? This one over here should have a bit more of a red, really warm, maybe brownish shade to it. And then this one over here will probably go into like yellow. And by the time we go around the entire pizza, it should rotate the entire color wheel. And I think that's going to be very visually appealing. I think that's going to be fucking sick. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. The wife is recovering really well. She's actually able to get up and walk around now. She's in the living room just hanging out because she's been... For those who don't know, my wife just had surgery a couple of weeks ago, and she's just been recovering. And I've been playing nurse for the past month, But I'm Filipino, so being a nurse comes natural to me because I'm Filipino. But yeah, she was able to get up and she's in the living room now. She's been trapped in the bedroom for a month, so she's just like, fuck that place. I'm gonna go hang out in the living room. You haven't done any art since 2019. You're working 9 to 5 now, but looking to make that jump to become your own boss. Okay. I have this to say. I started drawing when I was 25, okay? Which means I had my early 20s and like I was working as soon as I was doing manual labor since I got my driver's permit, right? So 15 and a half. All I did was just work. Like that's all I did, right? And I had money saved up by the time, like, okay, hold on, let me shut this music off real quick. It's distracting me because it's too good. So let me tell you something right now. Uh I didn't go to art school. I worked a job, many jobs, and then I started drawing when I was 25. I didn't intend to become an artist. It was just something that I like. I long story short, I just found out how much money you could make selling at cons, so that's all I wanted to do. And then as time went on, I actually grew like an actual interest in getting better at drawing. That's what happened with me. But I was able to kind of bankroll and like expedite becoming full-time like convention artist, because you know there's a lot of money that has to go up front for that kind of stuff. I was able to do that because I had money saved up for my other jobs. I feel like a lot of people I talk to are just, they're too eager to go full-time when they're not financially, to go full-time artists when they're not super financially stable. And I think that's a huge mistake. This is just my personal opinion, based on my experience and based on the other artists that I've met over my time. You know, like I know people who got out of art school and they're like 20 and they're in debt and they want to be full-time artists. I'm like, but that's fucking crazy. Like if you don't have any jobs lined up, you know, with like already, like that's gonna be hard, and then that's gonna take away from your actual time to draw. So if you have a job now that already provides income, do that and then work on your art on the side. And I think you should do that for as long as you could like mentally stand it, right? But I think too many people are too eager to go full-time art because I don't know, they just think that unless they're doing it full time, you can't do like you won't be successful. That's some bullshit. No. Just fucking stay at your job or find another job that pays as that has the highest amount of pay, that asks the least amount from you, and then spend all your free time working on your drawings, whether that's art studies or getting better at social media. And then maybe if you can, like you work your job, your 9 to 5s Monday through Friday, and if you could do some conventions on the weekends, you know, that'd be good too. Maybe make a little extra money, but get your artwork out there. You know what I mean? So, or if they have you working weekends, you save all your PTO and you use that PTO strictly to go out to conventions or like festivals or events to share your artwork. Um, that's just my take on it. I think there's this like idea of like, yo, I want to be full time. I want to be full time. Like, oh, bitch, you don't even know what that means. Like, fuck's that mean full time? Like, um, yeah. Anyway, I just if you have a steady job now, I would keep that, because if you go full time and you start having money issues, you might start resenting the craft, and that's like the last thing that you want, right? So that's just my take on it. That's my take on it. There have been many times when near the beginning when I wasn't making too much with my artwork, and I thought about um, stopping doing conventions and just getting like a 9 to 5 so that I could support myself, and then spending my free time on my art. And people around me, a lot of voices around me, were telling me not to do that because they said that was a step back, and I ultimately didn't do that. But I don't take that as a step back. I take it as like, you know, you're slowing down to invest into the long term kind of thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just, I don't know where your mindset is with that, but I feel like I have to speak pretty loudly about that because there's some crazy people who are just like, yeah, I'm $100,000 in school and student loan debt. I'm gonna be a full time artist. I'm not gonna go get a normal job. Like, you're fucking crazy, dude. Don't do that. Be able to pay your bills, and you'll be if you don't have the less money problems you have, the better you'll be able to progress as an artist because you won't have fucking money and bills on your mind all the time, right? Because we say money isn't everything, money is the only thing. Yeah. That's just I just have to voice that right now because that it's something to think about. Don't let the romanticized idea of doing this full time, you know, take away the logic of having to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about that. No, she's doing well. She's fucking downloading Skyrim right now. So the stream shouldn't lag because we got some mighty fine internet, but yeah, if you have any more questions about your like selling your artwork or getting into making money off your artwork, um, the Discord is a great place because we have people in there who are just getting started. We got somebody in there, Exo, who works a full-time job. He does cons and he's working on a comic. Basically, he doesn't sleep, but he's able to make that work. So those kinds of things are what we talk about a lot in the Discord. We're all just a bunch of people, regular ass people. Uh, Give me a second, guys. For those who don't know, my wife is quite sick, and she just got out of surgery, and I've been helping her out with all kinds of crazy shit over the past month while she's recovering, and she needs my help with something right now. So I'm gonna have to vanish for a good 5 or 10 minutos, and I shall return. But Twitch does require me to run 2 ads during a live stream. So I'm gonna run a 1 minute ad for y'all, and I will be back, I promise. Thank you. All right, I have returned. Return. Malcolm, what's going on, man? It's hella late for you. Yeah, I did finish this panel here. As a Turtles in Time connoisseur, do you like my very lazy windows? I was just like, how am I gonna do these city windows? I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a window brush. Stamp, 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 done. Ah, happy birthday. Are you have you started your 100 day? Or are you gonna do that after your birthday? Hey man, the wife is healing up pretty well. She's out in the living room, fucking downloading games. She's been since she's been recovering, she's been trapped in the bedroom, right? So she's now that she's well enough to kind of like function. Like she can get up now. She can get up and like kind of walk with my help. But she was just like, fuck that bedroom. I'm just gonna stay here and play games all night. Oh, day 4. Oh, dang. Well, congrats on that. Can you re-forward me the website that you used to watch Pokemon? I did play in the background that that episode with the Ghost Boy. That's alternate universe Ash. Man, I've been saying, man, I've been saying if there was like a service where I could just pay for Pokemon sub, um, or you know what I mean, just like I'll pay X amount per episode and just give me access to all of them. Like officially, I'd be down with that. That's like too big. Thank you. I could have sworn that I bookmarked it last time you sent it. I sure did not. All right. Perfect, perfect. Thank you for that link.
Gives us significance. It makes us part of a cosmic cycle. Takes us beyond our own life.
Anyway, so I did watch that episode with the Ghost Boy. Is that a newer one, or was that like way old?
Where did we come from?
That's how little I've been keeping up. Oh, it's new. Okay. It seems strange that okay, here's the question. Are they going to continue alternate universe Ash? I thought that was okay. I was a little confused of when that took place, right? But people were saying that's like the Ash from that's like alternate universe Ash, the one from like that weird movie. Like it's not in the main continuity. The one where Pikachu talks. Looks like Ash is Ash. You're tripping balls. Ash's dad, though. What? It's just gonna be some dude, right? It's not gonna be like it's just gonna be some dude, right? It's not gonna be like some. I don't want it to be like a character. I don't want it to be somebody that we've already met. I don't want it to be like fucking Giovanni, right? I just want it. His dad's gonna be red. Oh, dude. Hey, you know, I just want it to be some guy. I want it to just be a dude. I don't want it to be red. I don't want it to be anybody. I just want it to be. You're no one. You're nothing. You have no place in this story. Your parents sold you for drinking money. Ray, you wanna know who your parents are? They're nobody. You're nothing. You have no place in this story. They sold you for drinking money. I'll still smash, though. But you knew where it came from. It offended you, but you knew where it came from. Could have sworn I filled in all these colors here. What the fuck happened? I don't know how many times we gotta talk about this. All they had to do, all they had to do was have Rey accept his offer. He's just like, just come with me. Fuck all this. I'm tired of all this. I know you're tired of this bullshit too. Fuck the Jedi. Fuck all this. Fuck the Resistance. We'll start our new shit. We're gonna start some new shit. All she had to do was be like, all right, cool. I'm go with you. I'm down. Let's go. Instead, she's just like, nah, it's okay. I'm just gonna do the same old shit over and over. See, Kylo had the right idea. He was ready. He was ready to breathe new life into Star Wars. But nah. Rey Skywalker. Again, I don't want to harp on this, but imagine how amazing that the episode, not was it episode 9 would have been if that's what had happened. If that's what had happened. All right, so I am currently defrosting. I'm defrosting some hot dogs right now, right? So I gotta go check on them. Defrost them and I gotta chuck them in the air fryer right now. Give me a second. Actually, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad because Twitch requires me to run ads, at least 2, right? So you could blame Twitch for this. I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad while I check on these hot dogs. Be right back. Okay. So we have met our quota of 2 ads for the stream. Now we can move on with our goddamn lives. Yo, real talk, my headset does not last long anymore. This shit used to last like 10 hours, man. I had this fully plugged. It's already flashing at me. We all made better movies in our head than what we got. I mean, yeah, I get that, but like my in my brain, you know, I didn't like make up a whole ass movie. All I said was, you know, despite everything that happened, even with what happened on Canto Bight, which is the biggest fucking waste of time ever, all they had to do, all they had to do was that one last thing. They could have saved the whole thing. Anyway, so what happens next in Star Wars? What happens in the next episode? We need to do like a 100-year time jump, right? Finally find out how Maz Kanata got the lightsaber. That's a story for another time, bitch. There doesn't need to be, but you know they're going to. So my question still is, what is that? All right, hold on. Hold on, my wife, you guys can hear the dinging, right? I'm sure that while we're streaming, you can hear it dinging. That's my wife texting me that she needs help with something. So we're still on that. We're still on that. We're still on nurse duty. Okay, so I'll be right back. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Back. Jesus. People wonder why I stay up so late, right? I get it now. People who have like kids and stuff. It's because you need everyone to be asleep so that you can focus on your shit. What are you eating? My dog here. He's chewing on food. Just ate something. Vacation. What do you have planned? Oh, dude. I wonder what are the restrictions right now, or what are the not restrictions? What are the requirements right now? Because again, it's been a while since I've checked, but last I checked, it involved a lot of you have to like download the app, and then you have to like, talking about like like to keep tabs on you through an app and all that stuff. That was a while ago. Though that was before they reopened. So who knows? Who knows what the requirements are now? Um, I'm just gonna assume that it's pretty light on restrictions because they're trying to get people back in, right? Need that. They need that tourist money. Okay, guys. Hold on. I'm actually gonna end the stream. Something very important just came up. Medical bill related. You know what I'm talking about, dude. Fucking I have to start moving fucking stuff for this. All right, guys.